All right. Welcome back. Hey, Super Ghost again. Aaron, Beth. Hello, Beth. What's up?
Hello, hello, not much. Ready to go to talk about fire types. My starter type.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got 10, um, one from each generation. So yeah, it's all the fire. We're ranking all of the fire type started Pokemon. But of course, since we don't know like really anything other than the name and what they look like for the Gen 10 fire starter, for this whole series, really, when we come to the Gen 10 starters, we're just gonna pop them right in at 10 because we don't know like what the rest of their line looks like. We don't know how like what their typing is gonna be, how good they are competitively or anything like that. They're cute as shit though. Like Brout,
Like, look at that boy. You think you
yeah.
can't have Pom Bomb
I wish I
on
could.
this list?
I wish I could zoom this in and look at his dumb, derpy little fucking face a little more. And like,
I, I know. I
he's got a
saw
little
him
fire
and
tuft
just
on
was
his
like,
head.
that's my guy. I'm so excited. Like, don't get me wrong. He has to be at number 10 for, because of our criteria. But he's not at number 10 in my heart. He is not. I don't know if I ever said this, but if I ever had a dog, I'd want a Pomeranian. Since I was a little girl, I've always wanted a Pomeranian. And so I have never been in a place where I could take care of a dog.
Yeah.
And so this is going to be my dog. This is my Pomeranian.
This is your dog.
This is it. 2027 is going to be me and Pom Bomb's year.
With his name being Pom Bomb, I hope his whole line becomes about like bombs and explosions and shit. That sounds kind of cool. I hope that's like.
Oh, I was thinking bonfire.
Oh.
So like a campfire,
That's
like a
good
bonfire.
Too. He has like a little flame, not like an actual flame, but like the tuft on top of his head looks like a flame. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Mm-hmm. But maybe I didn't think about the bomb angle before, so it could be.
Yeah, we'll see next year.
Here's hoping he stays quadruped.
God, damn it!
I'd like him to be quadrupedal.
Please. It's wild how Fuecoco goes from biped to quad, but like, we never get one that just goes quad and stays quad the whole time.
I know, it's actually really funny because I made that connection of being like, he's like goes from 2 to 4. What? Yeah. Oh, that's good. But yeah, did you want to go quickly over our criteria, Aaron? So like what we're judging these off of?
Yeah. So if you saw I guess even if you didn't see our grass type ranking video, our criteria we're ranking these bastards on is number 1, how cute they are. And then of course, like the aesthetics of the rest of their line. Do they look good? They taste good, smell good, whatever. Also, how good are they competitively? Like how useful, stuff like that. And then I guess potential is kind of a good factor, kind of. I know, I guess that didn't really stick a landing for Chikorita.
No, you shot that down eventually. I sold you on it for like 3 minutes, and then you thought about it for a little bit longer and went, wait
I was like, none of this is actually like fact.
Yeah, and quick, like disclaimer, these ultimately are our opinions, right? Like this is our criteria, but like there are opinions on these things.
We're gonna have rose-colored glasses about a lot of these Pokemon.
I'm about to be the most biased. As I said, like fire starters are my starters. Mm-hmm. I've always picked the fire starter since I was a child. Every new game, the first time I play through it, I pick fire, and then I do whatever on any subsequent playthroughs. Yeah. But these are my guys. I've actually used and played with each and every one of them.
You know what? I guess another good point, or I guess another little pip of criteria here. Having a mega evolution also helps them quite a bit, because like if their base form is kind of like their base form is okay, but they have a great mega form, That's good.
Doesn't hurt.
Does not hurt one bit.
And when we were talking about Venusaur, we were all like, when we were doing our grass one, which we did first, we talked about Venusaur, and we did include some alternate forms in the conversation.
Yeah.
So, those come into account as well. So not just Megas, but like the Gigantamaxes, or if they have a regional form, for example.
Do starters have regional forms? Oh yeah, Hisuian.
3 of them do.
Yes. Okay. Duh. All right. Well. I think you went first last time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna start us off with... Holy shit. I don't know. We'll do Torchic. I'm gonna put this guy... Well, you know what? Before I put him up there, we'll start this whole thing off by saying I fucking hate the way Combuskin looks. Combuskin is...
It's a penis.
Yeah, it really is just a penis. It's butt ugly. So, Torchic,
yes.
cute,
yes.
round,
yes.
little chick, cheap, love it. And then Blaziken is cool. Mega Blaziken, even cooler. Firefighting, love it. Love it or list it. But, yeah, Combuskin I fucking hate. But, Blaziken is really fucking good in competitive. Like, he's fast, fucking powerful. He's got so much fucking so much type coverage. It's insane.
I think to add in a little Greg note here,
yes.
We got his comments. He didn't say anything about Torchic. He said Combuskin, what the fuck? Blaziken, now that's a Pokemon you can set your watch to.
Greg is our third criteria.
Greg said, no, because I disagree with a lot of what Greg said. So yeah, I don't want to use it as our third criteria. But he agrees with with you on Blaziken. I don't like Blaziken.
Oh, okay. Well,
Blaziken, and I think I've the only person who said this. Blaziken looks like he's got a bush. There's a big bush. I've never been able to not see it, and nobody else talks about it.
Holy shit, you're right. Yup.
Yeah. And so I'm like, Torchic. I love Torchic. Torchic is so cute. Yes. Blaziken has a bush. And I love Torchic. I said I've been playing Pokopia in this before, and Torchic has been one of the cutest fucking Pokemon in Pokopia. I think I said to Aaron off recording that he's so cute. I want to squeeze him and crush him. Like, I get insane cuteness aggression. When he's excited, like when you talk to him and he's excited, he actually like jumps up in the air and like flicks his little chicken feet back and forth, like in the air for a second. And when he sees you and he's trying to run, he'll be like, hey, and like run at you, and his little tuft like goes back in the wind as he's like trying to move as fast as he can. It is adorable. But Combuskin is a penis and Blaziken has a massive bush, and I just can't unsee them, and I just can't fuck with it.
What did they do to Torchic?
What did they do? And I know that you said Blaziken for doubles, but I don't know much. Like, he hasn't been very Blaziken hasn't been very relevant in the Scarlet and Violet era, but in singles, apparently Blaziken is like one of the best in singles formats.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. But
yeah, we'll start them off at 5 then, and I mean, yeah, if we need to, we'll move them up. But I mean, just looking at a few of these, I think there's at least like 1 or 2 that for sure will go above Torchic eventually. But wow, I'll leave that up to you. Your pick is next.
Oh my god, I want to do this, and it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I want to put Fennekin at 9.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of Fennekin, and their designs are pretty, but they're not like...
I think Fennekin is great, and I think if we want to talk about a shiny, Fennekin Fennekin, beautiful shiny. Love Fennekin shiny. I cannot stand Brixen and Delphox. I really don't like Delphox, actually, a lot. I don't like it. I know it's trying to be a witch or whatever, but I don't think it does a good job. Its vibes not there for me, and I don't think adding 2 more brooms to the Mega makes it all that better.
Oh,
so
its hidden ability sucks too.
Yeah, and I've never heard anyone really talk about it competitively, and I think there's too much about that line that I dislike, that being a cute little fox, which you would think would go so far, and it should, and it kind of does in some ways, but it just can't. There's nothing else other than it's a cute fox. I just don't like Fennekin's line.
It's got cool typing though, like Psychic Fire is cool, but that's about the most it has going for it. Yeah, I don't like.
Yeah, and
I think Brixen is cool. I don't like Delphox though. Delphox is like, that's when it gets butt ugly.
Yeah, Brixen's okay. I don't like that it has this stick in its back poof, and then every time it uses an attack, it like pulls out the stick and then uses it. Like I think giving it a wand, the wand aesthetic really ruins. Like giving it a wand and making that kind of it's like what it uses to attack really ruins Brixen and Delphox. I just don't think that. And I know it's a cute little fox that should do numbers for me, but it's just not strong enough.
I just had a revelation. This is probably really stupid, but I just realized that like the starters in Gen 6 are supposed to be like the you know how in the beginning of Kingdom Hearts you pick like the shield, the sword, or the wand? Okay. That's what that is.
Would you like to hear a Greg note?
Yes, please, Greg note.
Greg note on Gen 6 is entirely Knight, Mage, Ninja. Just go play Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Because that is, it is. It's their like class, like, you know, classes. I think it's also a little bit this idea of, like, I think maybe because they were like, it's a whole region based on Paris. Maybe the first thing they thought of was Knight, and then they were like, okay, Wizard and Ninja.
I wouldn't think of that with Paris. What the fuck?
No, I think they were just thinking like European. What's European?
Guess,
Knights. I don't
Wizards.
know. Wizards.
Fuck it. I'm gonna cannonball right in. I'm gonna jump in feet first. Charmander. I say this a lot. I think Charizard is overrated, but still, I think 4 is good because like, I don't know.
Okay. Greg agrees. We got Charmander and its whole line are overrated as hell.
You know what? No, I'm redacting all of this. I want Charmander at 7.
Can I say that while I fully agree that it's overrated as hell,
yes,
aesthetically, I would say also kind of plain. Like, you know, there's not a whole lot, you know, interesting going on with the base forms. I would want to add, the only things I want to stipulations to consider. It does have a pretty cool shiny. Like Charizard's shiny is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then, more importantly, if we're weighing in competitive value, Charizard has kind of been very relevant. One of the reasons it's been relevant is because of its Gigantamax form, and that it learns Gmax Wildfire. Like you would use the Gmax Wildfire or Wild Flare, and then that creates like a 3-turn, like a burn over time effect that does a shit ton of damage to all the enemy opponent's Pokemon, not just one.
Oh, so it's kind of like like the rocks, like the pointy rocks.
Yeah. So it's like a sand tomb.
There we go. Yeah.
But it actually does like decent damage, like real chip damage. and it hits both of them, and it's not like a burn where there's a percentage chance of missing with like Will-O-Wisp or something like that. It just does it. So there's a lot of like competitive value that Charizard has had that I think weighs more in it being a bit more relevant or a bit higher up just from that. Not talking about like, because overrated when it comes to its aesthetics, when it comes to how much it's like marketed and everything like that. But an aspect that we really like played into and weighed on when we were talking about our grass ones and when we were talking about Bulbasaur and Venusaur's line was how it has competitive relevance over the years because the Pokemon Company and because Game Freak give it so much attention. Whether we think it's overhyped or not, it has gotten it's been relevant because it keeps getting like these new forms that stay competitive. So that is something to consider. I'm like emotionally, I'm okay with it being at 7. Like I'm not, I just I think it is a factor. How
maybe.
Do you want to do this? How about, Aaron? I have a proposition.
Yes. Accept.
We leave it for now. We leave it there for now at 7. We'll let the others fill out a little bit more, and then if we feel really strongly that it's like we've weighed something a little bit off, then we can kind of revisit it at the end.
That sounds good.
Okay.
All right, you pick the next one.
Do you want a real cannonball moment?
Holy shit, let's do it. Cannonball! Cannonball!
Number 1.
Oh shit.
For me, Fuecoco.
I could get down with that. I like the fire ghost typing. I love the way Skeledirge looks. Ghost, like skeleton alligator. I think that's really cool.
His signature attack is Torch Song, which makes the little bird that is like on his head at all times become like a fire microphone, and then he stands up on his back 2 legs and screams into it, and then he hits his attack, and the attack will always make his special attack go up by 1 stage. And so you can start to steamroll on his attack.
Oh, his hidden ability is Unaware, which makes them ignore the target's stat boost. So if they use fucking anything to boost their defense, yeah, he's just gonna go right through it. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. And then Ghost Fire, it's got some pretty good coverage.
He wasn't that relevant because if I'm remembering what I remember hearing and stuff is that the most relevant was Meowscarada, and then probably Skeledirge, but last was Quaquaval. Reason maybe being is because of how much Hero Form Palafin was used. And
and you just get nuked by that.
Yeah, so I don't think competitive the weight is necessarily as strong. The reason I did this is mostly because he's my favorite fire starter. I love Skeledirge, I love Fuecoco, and I like their shinies. I think while maybe not the best competitively, like format-wise, in the games, getting like the Torch Song thing like going really does let you steamroll through a lot of the game, and so useful there. And I just love this derpy little guy so much.
Yeah.
So I am, once again, I'm open to things being moved around and stuff like that, but I had my cannonball moment.
I mean, I'm gonna throw another cannonball in here. I'm gonna put fucking Score Bunny at 8. Because, like, Score Bunny is cute. His middle form is cool because he's like the little ninja headband and shit. But then I don't like Cinderace. I don't give a shit about him. Oh, he kicks around a fireball, soccer ball. Fire like it's a soccer ball. Who cares? I don't like it.
I'm with you. I'm not into it. I agree
I'm gonna look up his
wholeheartedly.
ability too.
Because Score Bunny is very cute, and when I do remember seeing Score Bunny and being like, oh, he's like good. I like rabbits. But Cinderace, I just don't vibe with Cinderace. I don't know. There's something about him. It's like almost like they went a little bit too human with Cinderace. Like there are ones that are like slightly humanoid in nature, but like some of them are okay. But I feel like there are ones that lean more away from being too human. Like Meowscarada is like has like kind of a person shape, but there's enough there that it does like Meowscarada is on the Pokemon side of the human shape.
Yeah, or
whereas I feel like
or fucking oh my god, what the fuck is Litten's final form again?
Incineroar.
Incineroar, yeah, like with him, he's like big and like Popeye looking to where it's not like it's not humanoid, it's more like cartoony wrestler kind of form.
Yeah, like there's a way to lean, and I don't really like the ones that lean a little bit too much on that human side.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I don't like sock and throw. They're just wearing robes. Like like how, and that's what you're born, like that's your skin. Like that's what you're born. Like what do you? I just I'm confused.
Yeah, I think I'm good with Score Bunny at number 8 over Fennekin, because I like visually speak, or not aesthetically, whatever. Score Bunny is way cuter than Fennekin could ever hope to be. Fennekin, you can stay in that box. Goodbye. Your turn.
Oh, this is tough for me.
Yeah. Now we're getting to the bottom.
Can I want to put Chimchar at 4.
Ooh, okay.
So, unlike Greg, who says every monkey is bad.
What?
He said he hates monkeys. Just to give, he hates the monkeys. He hates Chimchar. He hates all monkeys in the game. So so I disagree. I like some of the monkeys. I don't like some of them at all, but I like Chimchar. I like more specifically, I love Infernape.
Infernape's cool.
I love Infernape so much.
His hidden ability is really good. Iron Fist.
Yeah, he was one of my favorites for a really long time. Kind of, fell off, as the generations go and as my taste changed and stuff like that. But I still really love Infernape. And I know if you're like, that's like an aesthetic thing. I can't speak to it competitively because it's not really used currently or anything like that, and I don't know much about its competitive history. But just like aesthetically for me, I really like Infernape. And not Monferno, I think the middle one's called Monferno, and I don't really like him. But I like Chimchar and I like Infernape.
Yeah, I can get down with that. Even it is kind of weird they went like 3 generations in a row firefighting, didn't they? Because it was Blaziken, Chimchar, and fucking Tepig. That was really weird.
And yeah, and then while they didn't do it in Gen 6, they got pretty fucking close with a wrestler.
Yeah, they did. I'm really surprised that wasn't. If that's not a fucking fighting type, like, my guy, you might as well have made Infernape the Fire Dark or something. I don't know.
Well, they visually made him. We'll talk about. Obviously, we're going to talk about Incineroar soon, but they made him visually a firefighting. But like, they're like, oh, but he's a heel in wrestling, so he's dark. And I'm like, okay, fine. But you were all the way there and backed off.
Fuck. Let's do Oh man, I want to.
This is hard. I
What do we got
petition to
left?
move Torchic down one.
You know what? Actually, I want Tepig, and I want number 3 because his whole line looks cool, and his Embor.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, his shiny looks really, really cool. Like instead of the fire
So-
being red, it's all blue.
So cool. I really
Reckless. That's his.
Reckless?
That's his hidden ability.
I love Embor. I love Tepig. I think Tepig is a cutie. He's a cutie patootie. And I have a cute little fun story about Embor and my playing through Gen 5. I had Gen 5. I was playing through it when I was in university. And I don't know. I think I must have killed a lot of deerling, or the little deers outside of that lab. It must have been that. I don't know, but somehow I accidentally IV grinded, the invisible values, not the EVs, the IVs, the ones that you don't see or whatever. Anyways, I don't know specifically how, but I think I grinded speed IVs, and without trying to, when I was leveling up my Tepig and into an Embor, or the middle evolution. And what ended up happening is that I then had a friend who did play competitively a little bit, was playing my game, and he was like, why the fuck, how is your Ember so fast? He was outspeeding things that he should not be outspeeding, was just so blown away. And I was like, I don't know, I think maybe it was the deerlings. It was the only thing that I ever spent a lot of time a single place grinding, and I remember that, so I was like, maybe it was the deerlings. But then I don't know why, but I got this image in my head of this big giant Embor, but just slowly and very smoothly and fluidly being able to move around very small places because of its speed, and it's so agile. And this visual of this large, big boar just being so sweet and delicate and gentle, and I don't know where it came from, but that visual just made me love Embor. And I know that they have nothing really to do with each other, but I think that's a kind of a testament to how, when you're playing through these games, these Pokemon do become so personal to you.
Oh god, yeah.
And it's why you can believe that every Pokemon is somebody's favorite, is because of someone probably had a story with a Stunfisk, and then they're like,
God.
I love Stunfisk. So yeah, but I no notes. I fully agree with putting Tepig and his grown-ups in that.
His grown-ups at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Given who's left,
Yeah.
do you think we should move him to 2?
Yeah.
Because it's Litten and Cyndaquil left.
I'm okay with moving Chimchar down 1, if you want to put those.
I don't know about Cyndaquil much, or Typhlosion or whatever. I love the way they look. Even Quilava, the middle child, he's so fucking cool. And then you get to Typhlosion, who is the fucking coolest fire starter out there. I love him so much. But I don't recall him being very good competitively, and he doesn't. I mean, he's just monotype, which isn't bad. It's not bad to be monotype, but he just doesn't have a whole lot going for him other than looking cool and having a Hisuian fucking form.
I have to interject here to let you know that Hisuian Typhlosion is relevant competitively.
Ooh, okay.
He's been on a lot of teams with Farigiraf. So you have Farigiraf using Helping Hand, and so you're using Terrafire, Typhlosion.
Terrifier?
Yeah. Terra, fire. So like, you know, the Terra.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then, so it's like Helping Hand, Terra, fire, like Heat Wave, In the Sun,
Holy shit.
or like, well, I guess, and it's like Frigoraph and Torkoal. And Torkoal can also learn Helping Hand. So Typhlosion has been on a couple, Hisuian Typhlosion has not only been on a couple very successful teams, I believe, if I'm not misremembering, there has been a few times that it's won. It definitely won one of the grand challenges, like the online, like global challenge stuff. And I feel like it's won a regionals like recently. So yes, it is relevant. That being said, nowhere near as relevant as Incineroar. Incineroar is the competitive Pokemon.
I remember you saying a lot about Incineroar in I forgot which episode it was of Super Ghost, but you mentioned that it was like probably one of, if not the most used Pokemon in competitive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like consistently towards the top and like at times significantly the most used. As much as I hate how he looks, and him standing up destroyed me emotionally because I wanted Litten to turn into a really cool panther, like quadrupedal panther, and it turned into a wrestler, and I was broken. It is like one of, if not the most relevant competitive Pokemon because it's got incredibly good typing. Fire Dark is surprisingly good. Its stats are good, and you usually give it, there's people who give it like safety goggles or mostly safety goggles so that it can't get put to sleep by Amoonguss. And then it has Parting Shot. It has U-Turn. It has Fake Out. It has like it is bulky enough to stick around, and it has so much utility is the biggest thing. It's an incredibly good support Pokemon. Most people use it. And like I said earlier, like when in the last time we were talking about Rillaboom and talking about these like balance cores that have been very successful in recent years, the core is Rillaboom and Incineroar for that Fake Out rotation. Yeah, it is impossible to not like say that it is so important. If I think like the thing is, if I didn't think Incineroar itself was so hideous and it didn't emotionally destroy me, so I have a little bit of just beef with it for that, I think it, would be number one. Because Litten is cute as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that cat.
Even Torracat is pretty cute. Not as
Greg
cute.
disagrees, but
of course he does.
His Gen 7 comments are that he thinks all of them are pretty good, and the only one he doesn't like is Torracat.
Why? It's just a cat.
I don't know. I can only relay the words that were given to me.
It's just a feisty little kitty. What the fuck is Greg's problem?
Oh, Greg also hates Skeledirge, which I didn't want to give it the oxygen mostly. He said it reads to him as bald. Skeledirge reads to him as bald.
Greg, what the fuck?
And that its cry sounds like a truck, in brackets, derogatory. Which I do think is kind of too funny not to share, but I fully disagree.
Oh my god. Oh,
I love
shit.
Skeledirge.
Thank you, Greg. I do love Skeledirge, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Litten at 3 looks good. You know what? Yeah, Cyndaquil at 5. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm okay with right now is swapping Cyndaquil and Chimchar, because I feel like for the most part, with like Fuecoco and Tepig, I think we kind of leaned more heavily on aesthetics than we did on competitive.
Oh
And
yeah.
then, we went so heavy competitive for Litten that you know, the next probably like the relevant one would be Cyndaquil, like before Hisuian Typhlosion, like what it's been doing. So we've been incredibly inconsistent in what we're valuing more for each guy,
I
but
think if anything, like the highest weighing criteria should be, maybe it
if we
shouldn't
like
be,
them.
I don't know. I was gonna say like how useful they are / like competitive value, whatever. I feel like that should maybe be that. No, maybe that shouldn't be the highest value thing, because like
Maybe if we were being a bit more objective, because objectively then we need to boost Charmander up by so many, because Charizard is relevant, has been consistently relevant.
I will not allow it.
Yeah, and then Fuecoco and Tepig would have to fall way lower. And then we'd have to go back and do the grass starters over again and put Grookey really high.
Ugh. Yeah. Okay. I think. Okay. I think the high swing factor should be, like the how cute they are, how cool their forms are, shit like that. Um, which makes which makes sense for this.
Yeah, I think that it's one of those things that clearly we are weighing more our personal feelings towards these Pokemon, which it's our list, so that's what we're doing. And the competitive factor is sort of the thing that makes the difference in where we're really putting them, like when they
Yeah.
feel so close. Because like I feel like Chimchar and Cyndaquil to me are really close in where I like them, like as in how I feel about those evolution lines.
Yeah.
But Hisuian Typhlosion is probably more competitively relevant than
Infernape.
Infernape has ever been, and so that's probably the factor that puts Cyndaquil over Chimchar for this list.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think that's what sets Tepig where he is too. Same with Fuecoco. Like their forms look good.
Mm-hmm.
They could be pretty good. Like the potential's there. But then what sets Litten in number 3 is that Litten and Torracat are cool despite what Greg says. And then, oh my god, I already forgot what his final form is. Incineroar. I keep thinking it's Infernape, but oh my god.
Yeah.
I do like... I kind of like Incineroar's design, but I don't know. Like,
I think I would be less down on Incineroar's design if it wasn't the final evolution for Litten. Like, I just think that I didn't, and that's what we're talking about personal, we're like bringing the personal bias back in. It's just not what I wanted at all when I saw Litten, and I was really, like, I know heartbroken is an exaggeration, but I was, like, very disappointed when I saw Incineroar. Can't separate that feeling from how much I do love Litten, but I can't get those things separated. And then I want to say, like, another thing is that Incineroar is so good competitively that he kind of just, like, is on almost every team, which it means that, like, it's a little more boring. Like, there's a lot less, like, variation at times because you kind of not have to. Like, I know there are people who choose not to, but in a lot of instances, it feels like if you don't have an Incineroar on your team, then that's a person who's at a disadvantage.
yeah.
And having it being so centralizing and having it kind of be so almost like mandatory, it makes me not like it in that way either. I feel about Incineroar similar to how I feel about Urshifu. I think that they're Pokemon that maybe if you just like play the base games, they're okay, like, but they kind of do things to competitive play that feels at times unhealthy. like for the game and for the scene, because yeah, it just makes it so that it's kind of like breaks certain things, or is just like too frustrating or too kind of like annoying.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. So yeah, but all in all, this looks good. I am once again so excited to, and I'm gonna be disappointed, and I'm totally setting myself up to be disappointed again. I'm so excited to see what Pom Pom turns into. Oh, he's such a little guy.
I'm hoping it's something to do with bombs or something. We'll
yeah, that would be really interesting. I just want him to get bigger and fluffier.
Fluffier. Holy shit.
Fluffier.
All right.
I want him to be like huge and fluffy.
So here's our rundown. Number 10, Pom Bomb. Number 9, Fennekin. Number 8, Score Bunny. Number 7, Charmander. Number 6, Torchic. Number 5, Chimchar. Number 4, Cyndaquil. Number 3, Litten. Number 2, Tepig. And number 1, the Big Derp himself, Waikoko.
That's my boy.
Big
That's
Derp.
my son.
That's my son.
That's my son. And I'm so proud of him. One last comment about Fuecoco. Fuecoco looks like you dropped him off to kindergarten, and he is just so happy to play with other kids. And then you came to pick him up, and that's his face looking at you, being like,
He's ready for a
oh
hug.
my god! He's like, wants the hug because he's seen you all day, but he's excited to tell you about all of his new friends.
Yep.
Oh, I love him. Anyway.
Join us next time when we rank all the water starters. That one is going to be a fucking doozy because, with the exception of one, I love them all. Which one is that? You'll have to find out next time.
I'm excited to find out too.
Okay, bye.